Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back. Gonna make another video. I haven't talked about the Celtics or the Lakers in a while, so I'm just gonna start with the Lakers because I feel the need to. Um, I know all you Kobe fans, all you Kobe sheep, didn't really like my last video about the Lakers and Kobe Bryant, but you know what? I want to talk about it again. So just watch and listen what I have to say. Um, well, first things first. The Lakers are 1-10 when Kobe Bryant scores more than 30, and I think that really is um, one of the main reasons why the Lakers aren't winning because Kobe's trying to run the entire offense and taking most of the shots, and no one else is getting touches or getting involved. So I think that plays a main factor in why they're not winning. Um, I hope and I know that will change when Steve Nash comes back because he's going to be running the offense and he's going to decide who gets touches for most of the games, if not all the games. Um, I think the Lakers' defense and transition defense is terrible. It just, especially against the Knicks, on their transition defense was horrible. Guys weren't getting back in time, and guys didn't know where to go, and it's just, D'Antoni's just doing such a shitty job with the defense. Even though some of their rotations against the Knicks were pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, for the most part, for the most games, they haven't been playing good defense. Um, I also don't think that Pau Gasol is gonna be here much longer. I think it was wrong of what Kobe said to put, his big boy pants on and just adjust. You know, um, and you basically ask Pau Gasol to be an everyday jump shooter, which is not who he is at all. Pau Gasol is how should I put this, a finesse player. He's really good in the post, and around the rim, around the basket. And, he's not going to shoot, 10, 12 jump shots in one game like D'Antoni wants him to. So, and I just don't think he's going to work in the, Antoni offense. And I think he will be traded. I'm going to say like 100% sure he's going to be traded probably before the trade deadline. Um, I think that the Toronto Raptors deal that they I think offered to the Lakers offered for Jose Calderon and Andre Bargnani made the most sense. You're gonna get two shooters, two younger guys that'll just flourish in the Antoni offense, um, and would make the most sense since I don't think he's gonna play the rest of the year anyway. I don't really buy the injury that he has. I think Antoni's just sitting him on the bench and just doesn't want to play him, but that's just me. Let's see. Well, let's. What are the Lakers? At 9-13, I think. Yeah, 9-13, 9-14. Um, and you know, and I'm not sitting here trying to downgrade the Lakers and trying to bash the Lakers, but I'm just saying. I don't think bringing Antony was the answer. I thought it was stupid to be honest. But there is one smart thing that he did say last night in the press conference after the Knicks game that I do 100% agree with, is that Dwight Howard needs to early on establish the pick and roll. Um, you know, I completely agree with that. That Dwight Howard needs to do the pick and roll a lot more than what he's doing, and they need to run the offense through that, which will be a good start. Which then means that Kobe has to play off the ball, which I don't think he's gonna like because Kobe Bryant really hasn't played off the ball his whole career. He's always been about bringing the ball up and having the ball in his hands. And I don't think he's gonna change that. I think that's gonna be very hard for Kobe Bryant to adjust to that because he's never done that his whole career. You know, um, and I also think that Dwight Howard needs to improve his free throw shooting. Don't get me wrong, he's the best big man in the game, but he's just garbage from the free throw line right now. I think he's what like 40, 30%, something like that. I don't even know. It's so fucking bad. But yeah, I don't think Kobe's gonna adjust to that. Um, I also think Kobe um, I honestly don't know how Steve Nash. Hopefully Steve Nash will be running the offense when he comes back. I just hope Steve Nash does not give Kobe the ball midway up the court and just let him go and do whatever. Because that's not going to win the Lakers games. Because Steve Nash is such a great point guard at getting everybody else involved, getting everybody else good shots, and making everybody else better. That's what he's always been about his whole career. And that's what's led to all the success that he had in Phoenix with D'Antoni. Which hopefully will transition here. Because I think there's too much talent on this roster for them not to get it together and win. Which I think they eventually are going to turn it around. But only if Kobe stops taking all the shots, and stops trying to run the offense, which will hopefully change when Steve Nash comes back. Um, they have to get better on defense, and I think Dwight Howard needs to establish the pick and roll early on for them to have, a successful offense for them to win games. And I think they're going to be better off if Kobe's just playing off the ball, when Steve Nash comes back. But let me know what you guys think. I know, a lot of you Kobe fans are going to just completely disagree with what I just said, but that's the only way the Lakers are going to win is if Kobe does not take all the shots, and if Kobe doesn't try to run the whole offense and try to do everything. I've said that in my last video, and he continues to do it. And I think that's one of the main reasons why the Lakers aren't winning, and they're just not playing good defense either. But leave comments, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll probably do a Celtics or my Celtics thoughts so far on the season. They're doing pretty good right now, I guess. Um, but I'll get into that later. But that's all I got. Peace. I'm out.